All right, Guido, we're cooking for you today. Make a kale salad. Don't be afraid of kale. It's delicious, nutritious, and if you make it right, you'll enjoy it every time you make it. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to remove the stems, right? There's a lot of stem on the kale. And then after we do that, we're going to we just want the leaf. So we're going to take the base, take the leaf off, and just strip it off, okay? There's a little bit left. That's okay, that's tender. But you want the stalks to come off because they're kind of chewy and not very good. So once we get all that done, we're going to chop it into small pieces and we're going to put it in the salad washer, give it a rinse, spin it out, and then we'll make a nice dressing together. I'll show you how to do that. Very simple. We're going to top it with some roasted pine nuts and some freshly grated parmigiano. It's going to be delicious. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to make the dressing for the salad. And what I like to do is a third, and a third. So a third freshly squeezed lemon, a third of our maple syrup. Thanks, Vic, for the maple syrup. Delicious. And a third of our extra virgin olive oil. And then I put a little bit of my homemade hot pepper paste. You can put a sliced chili. You can leave it out. Your choice. I like a little spice with the sweet and the sour. Just hits all the senses. And then let's just taste it. Make sure you like it. Fantastic. Wouldn't do anything to it, but that's your chance to, a little salt, a little more oil, a little more sour. You can adjust before you put it on the salad. Okay, so we've pulled the kale away from the stalks and kept only the leaves. We've chopped them up small and threw them in the water, give them a good rinse. Now we're just patting it dry with a clean towel. And we're ready to put it into the bowl. Now this looks like a lot, but once we do the next step, you'll see that it's not really, okay? Okay, so the secret to this kale becoming tender and delicious is you have to really massage in the dressing and essentially just break down the fibers of the kale. It's gonna look a bit silly, but trust me, this is gonna make all the difference, okay? So you just get in there with your clean hands, make sure they're clean, and get in there and just squeeze it as best you can. And what you want to do is just break it down. And you can see how the big pile of kale is already shrinking. And what this is going to do is tenderize it. So when you're eating it, you know, most people complain that kale is just too fibrous and it's hard to chew and they just don't like it. Well, what this does is it really softens it. All the dressing starts to penetrate and it's breaking down as I squeeze it. And you can see that you end up with very little compared to what you started with. And you're gonna love kale if you do this, I promise you. I didn't like kale either till I saw someone do this method. And now it's one of our favorite salads. So we toasted some pine nuts and they are super delicious on the salad. So just take them and And then get a piece of your best parmigiano reggiano with a vegetable peeler and just some nice strips. And as you're cooking, you always have to make sure quality control. That'll do. Look at that, delicious kale salad. Doesn't that look good? Delicious. It's just a salad, but it's not just a salad. It's really good, especially with the fresh cheese and the roasted pine nuts. Give it a try and let me know what you think.